This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. He shreds the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To pass. It's Valdez. It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Bears look to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here.
Looking deep on the very first play. Caught at the 30, still running. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense. Needed to do a quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Valdez. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Russell's past the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Washington. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Back to pass. It's Valdez. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
This pass is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Hand it off for a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a point.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Valdez. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Well, hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Deep ball falling away. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Dropping back, it's Valdez. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him.
Football comes out. The defense has got it. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Washington. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Now here comes the bunch formation. To the air, it's Valdez. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking for some space. It's Wynn. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Toss play to the outside. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Washington has moved into the red zone. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Dropping back, it's Valdez. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. 2nd and 10 now for the 48 after that incompletion. Setting the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Wynn. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Catch made down inside the 20. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's Valdez. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Nice grab. It's Powell. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bears will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab, and they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Handoff from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Valdez. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the second half is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Valdez. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. End zone ahead. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Boom. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Looking downfield, it's Valdez. Grabbed by the receiver. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Bears getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, here we go. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Working clock with the ground game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.